The history of Canadian coins is extensive, giving them an incredible value among collectors and aficionados all over the world. There are a select handful of these numismatic jewels that are extraordinarily rare, with valuations approaching the astonishing mark of $1 million. In this in-depth look, we delve into the fascinating world of rare Canadian coins and showcase the top 10 coins that have become the most valuable pieces available on the market today. Come along with us on this excursion through the world of numismatics as we explore the interesting histories, important roles in Canadian history, and remarkable monetary values of rare Canadian coins. So before starting this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for our future updates. Number 10. 1906 Small Crown. According to the consensus among specialists, the producers utilized a single crown die to strike approximately 100 samples before switching to a larger die. This fact renders the 1906 Small Crown an extremely uncommon coin and gives it the distinction of being the most distinctive of all Canadian quarters. The majority of these instances are in low-grade circumstances and include features that have been badly eroded. They frequently trade hands for more than $1,000. There is a smaller number of instances that are in the condition that is superior to very good. It's possible that they may fetch up to $50,000 each. Number 9. Bank of Canada Silver Dollar. It's interesting to note that the design of this coin was used as the basis for one of the chips at the well-known Canadian gambling website CasinoValley.ca. This is also known as the Holy Grail and the Emperor nicknames, due to the fact that there were just pattern pieces made, which were never intended to be put into circulation. This item is exceptionally rare. In 1965, it was the coin that was considered to have the highest value everywhere in the globe. It is also the most uncommon of its kind in the nation. There are just $3 minted in the 1911 pattern. 2 of them were struck in silver, and 1 was struck in bronze. The Canadian Currency Museum in Ottawa is home to both the bronze and the silver example of the 1911 design dollar. The second 1911 silver dollar was auctioned off in 2003 and brought in just a hair more than $1 million. Number 8. 1916 Sea Gold Sovereign. The production of the £1 gold coin took place at the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa during the years 1908 and 1919. Because of the close links that existed with Britain, the mint was required to create sovereigns on demand. Due to the fact that this necessitated unique demands for a variety of business goals, very few of these items were actually produced. 1908 was the only year that pattern coins were minted. The only difference between them and British sovereigns is that they have the letter C in the mint mark, which indicates that they were made in Canada. The most valuable sovereigns are those struck in 1916, and they can fetch up to $50,000 at auction. Number 7. 1921 50 cent. It was dubbed the King of Canadian Coins at one point in time. Even though the mint only created 206,398 of them, the government opted to melt them down because there was so little demand for them. The consensus among specialists is that there are less than 200 left today. Since they were first minted in 1870, 50-cent pieces have seen varying degrees of popularity. However, in 1920, the Government of Canada stated that the standard for silver content in Canadian coins will be reduced from 92.5% to 80%. This resulted in a decrease in customer demand. The present worth may vary depending on a number of characteristics like quality, wear, and finish. Nonetheless, they have the potential to fetch up to $200,000 at auction. Number 6. 1921 5 cent. The Royal Canadian Mint conceived the idea of producing a nickel 5-cent piece in 1921, with the intention of releasing it the following year. In order to get everything ready for the debut, they melted down every single one of the current silver 5-cent pieces. The majority of coins were struck by the mint in 1921. The examples that have been preserved are from business strikes and specimen sets that were offered for sale to tourists who came to Canadian Mint in the same year. There are fewer than 400 of these still in existence at the present time. These are available in a variety of grades, and their prices can range anywhere from $4,000 to $100,000, depending on the quality. Number 5. 1936 10 cent. This dime from Canada is extremely rare, and the country only has 5 pieces of it in circulation at the moment. The unique monetary values of different goods can be attributed to historical shifts. In 1936, Edward VIII was crowned King of the United Kingdom, but he was dethroned by his brother, George VI, in 1937. There was a shortage of 1, 10, and 25 cents in circulation throughout Canada before the minting of new pieces could begin. The government began producing coins with the year 1936 engraved on them, and a portrait of George V in 1937. Even though they were never released into circulation, these 10-cent pieces were differentiated from others by a dot that was printed on the back of the coin. In 2010, an example of this type of item was sold at auction for more than $200,000. Number 4. 1948 Canada Silver Dollar. Another collectible artifact of exceptional rarity that is important for its historical context. A new version of the silver dollar was introduced in 1948 as a result of India's attainment of its independence the year before. The translation indicated that the Latin phrase etindimp, which translates to Ant Emperor of India, needed to be removed from the verse legend. The design on the reverse side did not change at all. Because there were only 18,870 of these initially produced, they are quite scarce. It is normal practice to sell them for prices that are reflective of their condition at auctions held all throughout the country. In 2009, the asking price for one of them was $67,850. Number 3. 1969 Large Date 10 cents. This mistake 10-cent coin from 1969 was produced as a result of the date being printed incorrectly, with a large number rather than a small number. This error was overlooked, and the bits that were out of place were thrown in with the rest of the ingredients. A sailing vessel is depicted on the front of the card, and a crucial date is printed on the left side of the image. On the back of the coin has a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. There are only about 20 copies that are known to exist, although there could be others that are still circulating. At an auction, the price for these might range anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000, depending on the state they're in. Number 2. 1987 Loon Dollar. The $1 bill was replaced with the Loonie Dollar in 1987 when it was first launched. The obverse of the coin depicts a lone loon swimming in the lake, while the reverse features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. It is coated in a bronze or aureate in the exterior. The nickel makes up the interior. This came to be adopted as a colloquial moniker for the Canadian money, and it was given the nickname the Loonie. The Canadian loonie was met with widespread hostility when it was originally introduced into circulation. As a direct consequence of this, not many copies from the first printing have been preserved. Additionally, it has been made available in the commemorative editions. Number 1. 2007 Gold Kilo. The 2007 Gold Kilo coin holds a special place in Canadian numismatic history, as it was issued in anticipation of the 2010 Olympic Winter Games held in Vancouver. This stunning piece is made of pure gold and weighs 1 kilogram with a remarkable gold purity of 99.99%. Its weight in gold alone is equivalent to 1 kilogram, making it a truly substantial and valuable coin. The design of the 2007 Gold Kilo coin features 2 prominent themes: early Canada and towards Confederation. These themes pay homage to Canada's rich cultural history and highlight its geographical, climatic, and natural attributes. With the coin's large size, about the diameter of a compact disc, the intricate designs are able to showcase detailed and lifelike representations of these historical events. What sets the 2007 Gold Kilo coin apart is its rarity. Only 20 of these exquisite coins were ever struck by the Royal Canadian Mint. This limited mintage adds to the allure and desirability of the coin among collectors and investors alike. Additionally, the Mint employed various special effects in the production of these coins, including the use of holograms and a maple leaf component, which adds a unique and captivating aspect to each piece. It is worth noting that the same year, 2007, witnessed the production of another remarkable coin by the Royal Canadian Mint, the Golden Canadian $1 Million coin. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching!